Hello, vlog fam. It has been so long since I last posted on here, and I wanted to make a comeback because so much has happened. And I know this channel was really heavily focused on my weight loss journey. And as you can see from the thumbnail, even though I have been MIA from my channel, I have not been MIA on my journey. And so I wanted to share with you guys an update, how things are going, what I'm doing, all of that stuff. So if you're interested, just keep watching. I am so happy to be sharing an update with you guys. So I actually got a new camera. So I used to film on my phone, but hopefully this quality is a lot better. And because I got the new camera, it has really motivated me to get back on here and share my life with you guys, just my regular vlogs like I had been doing, more specifically and focused mainly on my weight loss journey. So as you can see, I have had a, I wouldn't say dramatic weight loss, but a significant weight loss. So through the past year, I have lost 60 pounds. So I want to share with you guys how I did that and what my life looks like right now. I do have about 20 more pounds that I'm trying to lose, and I'm hoping to get at my goal weight by the end of this year. But anyways, let's get back to the purpose of this video, and that's to, first of all, announce that I've lost 60 pounds, and I just feel so happy and accomplished with that, and share with you guys what I've been doing and how I did it. So last September, I started a GLP-1 medication, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with a GLP-1. If you followed me here about a few years ago, I started Saxenda before I was trying to conceive my third baby. I had stopped that because me and my husband were focused on conceiving. And now that we were successful with that, and now I have my beautiful baby boy who is 20 months old now, I was focused on getting back into shape. And so I know the Saxenda was helping me, years ago. And so I spoke with my provider, and she said, okay, they have better stuff out now other than the Saxenda. And then that's like the GLP-1 medication, which you probably are familiar with, like semaglutide and trizepatide. So those are like the main two that you can choose from. So I started on a semaglutide, which is like Ozempic, what's the other one called? Wegovy. And so like Ozempic was marketed more towards patients with diabetes, and Wegovy is like non-diabetic patients, but they're literally the same medication. It's a semaglutide. I started that, and I did that for about 8 months. And then about 8 months passed, and then I kind of got in a stall where for about 2 months, I only really lost like 3 pounds or so. And so I was really getting in a place where like, okay, maybe my body's just not responding. So then my provider was like, okay, we can switch you to a trizepatide. So I went from the semaglutide to a trizepatide. That is like the Mounjaro and Zepbound. So the Mounjaro is like for the diabetic patients, and the Zepbound is for the non-diabetic patients, but it's again, the same medication. It's a trizepatide. So I started that, and then that really kind of helped my body just kind of, I guess, recalibrate, or just there was something different. So it really kind of helped me kick off some more weight that I was losing in my weight loss journey. And through that journey, I want to share with you guys that, like, I know some people have their opinions on a GLP-1, if it's like, oh, Katie, you're cheating, or it's like, oh, like, do what you need to do. Totally different ends of the spectrum. I know there's people on the separate ends and then all far in between. I just wanted to be transparent with you guys and let you guys know that is what I'm using, but that is not the only thing I'm doing. A GLP-1 is definitely a great tool to have in your weight loss toolbox, but you do still need to prioritize what you're eating. So you need to prioritize your protein intake, make sure you're not eating so much sugars, and, focus on the good carbs, things like that, getting your fruits and veggies and drinking water. Also, you want to have some type of activity in your life, whether it's just walking for 30-40 minutes a day, just something that you're doing. So if you are interested on getting on a GLP-1, seeing if that's going to be a good fit for you, I have the main 2 questions are, where do you get it and how much is it? So I'm going to let you know right now. So I always recommend first checking with your provider, because sometimes insurance will cover your medication. If it does not cover your medication, or you're like, I don't have a provider, or I don't really even want to go to my provider. I want to just, have this from the comfort of my own home. I don't want to have to go to a doctor's appointment and then go to the pharmacy, yada, 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 yada. There is an easier way and there is an easier option. And one company that I recommend and that I use is LifeRx. And I like to call them a no BS company. And the reason why is because I have seen and heard stories from other friends that have had a GLP-1 or are on a GLP-1, and they get a great introductory rate. It's like $99 a month, and it's like great. And they start their medication, and then once it's time to go up on their dosage, the price just flies up significantly from to 4, 5, 6. I even had someone paying $800 a month for their GLP-1 medication. I like this company because they have a set price no matter the dosage. So the semaglutide at $250 a month, and that's all you're going to pay for the medication. No matter what dosage you're on, it's going to be $250 at the beginning. Then you're going to go up. It's going to still be $250. You're going to go up again. It's still going to be $250. You're still going to go up again, and it's still $250. It doesn't change. And that's why I like to call it the no BS company, because I like the transparency and the upfront of okay, if I can make this work at $250 a month, I don't need to worry about it all of a sudden increasing to $800 a month. And I'll link the little form to get more information down in the description. You just give your name, email address, and you can enter my name, Katie, in all lowercase, and I believe it gives you $50 off your first month. Submit your information there. Somebody will give you a call and set you up with a telehealth appointment. So you get to meet with an actual healthcare professional, and you get to discuss what your goals are, maybe your health history, all that stuff, to just make sure that this would be a right fit for you. They're just not going to just throw medication at you, and they're actually there to help you. And so you're going to discuss that with a health professional, and it's through a teleconference. Had my appointment with them on my cell phone, and then they'll just kind of advise you on their recommendations from there. I really love that you don't have to go out of your house. You can do everything from your home. Then after that, once you get approved for the GLP-1, you get it shipped to your door. They ship everything to your door. It's I got mine in 2 days after my my telehealth appointment. So it's super quick, super fast. They're super helpful. And literally they give you a contact number where if I have a question, I just text them or I can call them. They also do other things there like NAD plus injections, Samorlin, things like that, which are peptides and enzymes and all those things that you can stack on top of your GLP-1. I'm currently also doing the NAD plus injections on top of my GLP-1. And so if you're interested in learning more about that, maybe I can do a video on that and what that entails, but you don't have to get on that. It's just something that I was okay, I think I could find a lot of benefit in this. So I decided to stack that on top of mine. But I just wanted to share that with you guys in case you are someone who's looking to start a GLP-1 and you just don't know where to go. You want to go to a reputable company. And also they only use FDA approved pharmacy. So that's another thing. Your medication is coming from somewhere safe. And that is another big important thing that I was concerned about is where's this medication coming from? Is it just some back alley thing in a vial? No, it's coming from an actual FDA approved pharmacy. So you can rest assured that it is all coming from a reputable place. So that is just kind of an update of where I've been, what I've been doing. Obviously, I have been incorporating a lot more water intake, protein. I'm still focused really big on protein. And if a question is what does a GLP-1 really do for you, Katie? What it has helped me with more is just my appetite. I have what you might have heard of as food noise. And what that is just I was constantly thinking about food, ooh, I want something sweet, or ooh, I want this, or ooh, there's a McDonald's on the way. Let me stop and go get this, or ooh, what's in the fridge, or I was just always thinking about what I want to eat. I was looking for food more as an enjoyable experience, something that was comforting me, something like that. It was very challenging to like stay focused. And granted, that is something that I hope to accomplish eventually, like especially weaning off the medication once I hit my ideal weight and getting in that maintenance period. But what this GLP-1 really did for me is really help me to eliminate that food noise, and it quiets it in your mind. And literally, I don't even like think of food the same way I used to. Like, it's like I look at food as a necessity, and I'm like, okay, I need to eat to fuel my body. Then after that, because I look at it more of like a necessity now rather than something that I just go to enjoy, I reach more for healthier foods because I'm like, okay, my body needs this. I'm going to put this into it. So it has definitely been a game changer with my relationship with food. So if you're someone who's similar to that, like your relationship with food, it just isn't the best, then I highly recommend at least looking into a GLP-1, seeing if it's something that fits and it's going to be right for you. I started to really focus more on healthy habits in my life and just like baking my own bread at home, of course, sourdough, like all that stuff. Like it's just open, and then just having more focus and time with and for my kids. And that's another thing is like I've had high cholesterol since I was a teenager. Like for as long as I can remember, I've always had high cholesterol. I just got my blood work back, and I am for the first time in my life that I can remember at a normal range on my cholesterol. Like I told my husband I was more emotional about hitting in like a normal cholesterol range than I was finally getting under 200 pounds. Like that to me was just like mind blowing, life changing. And I'm really trying to keep my health in check as much as I can. And this GLP-1 has just been so life changing for me. Have your opinion, what you will, about a GLP-1 medication. It has truly helped me in my journey and me in my life. Like the proof is there, like before and after. I was 236 pounds when I first started this last year, and I'm now 176 pounds. So I've lost 60 pounds, and it has felt so good. My confidence is better. My energy is better. Literally my health, cholesterol, all that is better. I cannot stress to you guys enough how much I have been enjoying this journey for the past year. And all that to say, now I will be sharing more of it with you guys. Now let's get into the negatives, because it hasn't all been great. I will share with you guys the truth, because yes, it has done wonderful things, but there are some side effects, and I'm going to share with you guys what I experienced. So when I first started, I did have some nausea. I never threw up, but I do know some people have thrown up. But I did have nausea, but my provider prescribed me some Zofran, and I was able to take that when needed. I've taken like maybe 3 or 4 Zofran over the past year. Cause really it was once I started the medication, and my body was kind of like, hey, what's this? That's when I started kind of getting nauseous. And then when I went up one of the dosages from like I think it was like 2.5 to like maybe like 5 milligrams or something like that. Like that jump made me nauseous a lot at nighttime. And so I just took Zofran, and it really helped. Another one would be constipation. That's why it is so important to get your water intake. Make sure you are very hydrated while taking this medication, because if not, you will get constipated, and that's what happens to me. So Miralax was my go-to, my tried and true, that helped me through that phase. And then I have been making sure that I stay on top of my water intake. This is what got me started on the NAD plus injections, because I started to get very fatigued, because I would sometimes forget to eat because my appetite was just so low. I would get very fatigued and lightheaded, and I would just get so tired, and I felt weak about 3 o'clock, and I would just be so exhausted and tired for I don't even know what reason. Like I was just so drained. Adding that NAD plus injection, stacking that on top of my GLP-1, that one really helped too, because it's supposed to help with like your energy, your focus, and it also has some really good anti-aging benefits. So look into that if that's something that you are, interested in. Okay, one more. The loss of lean muscle. If you are not prioritizing like weights in the gym or in your workout routine, do that. Like invest in like, even like if it's just like, you know, like a 5-pound set of dumbbells or whatever, like invest into something that's going to add some weight resistance into your daily activity. I have a weighted vest that I like to wear while I'm cleaning around the house, just something that can help you preserve the lean muscle, because if you do not, then you will lose the lean muscle. So anyways, I am happy to be back, you guys. I'm happy to be making this content for you. If you found this video helpful, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. And I just wanted to get on here, let you guys know that I am doing well. Everything's great. And I will be bringing more content back here to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.